Okay, so, since nothing for Red Hood has come in the mail yet, in the meantime, I have been working on a pretty sick holster for this sawed-off leather, right? Ignore how weird the pattern looks. I misjudged the side and then had to put paper to fill in the gap, and I just didn't feel like filling in the top because it's flat. But this is the basic shape. Fold in half, it looks like that. As I described and explained previously when dealing with the Western holster, these sides need to touch, right? They need to touch flat along the entire edge that will be stitched. If it doesn't have enough room, it won't fit, or it'll be too tight of a fit. You won't actually be able to draw it, right? But so I'm making this for a buddy of mine. He wanted a back holster that he could draw this lever action. So that's what I'm doing. I am now going to trace and cut out that on the leather, and then we'll be back to that. Okay, so that shape is now cut out on the leather. I would like to bring something up very quickly. As I mentioned, I miscalculated and made it the wrong size. Well, I didn't discover that until I had cut the first one out, right? This is what I was talking about previously. When you wet the leather and mold it, it will lock into that shape, right? It will spring and hold that shape. That's what we want. That's how you shape things and mold them. But now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to trace that out again and cut it out a second time, front and the back. I may or may not, probably not, use the same material. I can use a thinner material because I want this nice smooth side on both sides, right? On the outside, so it has a better seal against weather and wear, and on the inside, so it has a better seal and protection of the gun. That's why we're gluing two of them together. Okay, so instead of using the same material, I'm going to use this really thin stuff, right? I'm going to trace this out, and I'm not going to cut it out yet. I'm going to glue inside my trace line and on the back of this, put it on, and then cut it out. Because that way, the edges that are glued will be super tight together, and there won't be any gaps.